Well, hello there world. This is Old Farmer 1 back again with another Going Medieval Basics tutorial. This one's on proper storage for food so that your settlers don't starve and your resources don't rot. As you can see here, we've got a lavish meal pile here with the decomposes depuff, and it is decaying because of temperature. It's inside of a room with a floor. Let's go down below here where we've dug a root cellar and check this other lavish meal. Click here and we see that this pile decomposes because of ground type. So the ideal way to store food is to dig a nice hole and go ahead and put a floor in. That way your temperature will be stable and low, and you won't be storing it directly on the ground, so you won't get that debuff either. So let's go ahead and click the build menu and drag out the floor and let these settlers build that up so they can properly store their food. The way to build a root cellar or underground food storage is pretty simple. First, find a likely location. Underneath your kitchen is a good spot. That will minimize the amount of walking settlers have to do to cook and store the food. For this tutorial, I will be building one under this small storage shed, as we already have a root cellar on this save. Once you have a location, select the pickaxe button in the lower right of the screen and adjust the layer you are viewing by holding Control and scrolling the mouse wheel until you can just see the bottom of the walls of the structure you are building under. Then click and drag to tell folks to mine out that area. Your settlers will need access to this area, so don't forget to build a stairway down. Here I build sort of an L shape so we can put in a door and some stairs. Once it's all dug out and we know that we need a floor in the area, we can go ahead and add that in. Don't forget to add a door for security and to help keep the cool air in. While your settlers are building the floor, go ahead and create a default stockpile in your new underground space. Click it, hit the Clear All button, and select the checkbox for food. That way they'll only use it to store foodstuffs to keep them from rotting and from decomposing. So that's it for building a basic root cellar. Feel free to make it as fancy as you'd like, but this one will do. So checking back with our original food storage, our settlers have gotten most of the floor done, and you see here the lavish meal pile no longer has any debuffs. So it's going to go ahead and last pretty much forever. So that's the very basics on food storage. And with this, you'll be able to stockpile food to make it through the winter and then the spring. Because one of the hardest parts of this game isn't surviving the winter. It's surviving spring while you wait for things to grow. So, if you found this video useful, please hit that like button and subscribe if you'd like to see more. I stream on Twitch as Old Farmer 1. So if you'd like to stop by and say hello, go ahead and do that. If you've got any questions or comments on this video, please go ahead and put them down below. I'd love to help if I could. So, thanks much for watching, and good luck out there.